Welcome back to the Now Morning Show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for being here with us this morning. Well, today is a very special day because this afternoon at about 4:30 p.m., our senior football team, the Soca Warriors, they're going to be playing French Guiana in Florida. And we are hoping to be able, well, I have complete faith that we're going to be able to take this one and run with it because it's our step into the Gold Cup. And this morning, joining us is the head coach of the Trinidad and Tobago national men's senior football team, Mr. Angus Eve. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, Rockers, and the rest of your team over there in Trinidad, and also to by extension, the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
So, congratulations, firstly, on the victory over Montserrat. That was your first game as coach, yeah?
Yeah, it was. Was a tremendous victory for us. You know, I feel honored to be in this position because the greatest thing a man could do is to serve God, his family, and his country. And this job has given me the opportunity to do all of these things at the same time.
Nice. And I know that that's great in theory, right? Everybody wants to be able to say that they can come and they can serve and they can present and represent the country. And you've done it before and you're here doing it in a different capacity. But tell me the truth. How was the first day at work? How was the first day at work?
It was difficult, you know. The guys were mentally they were really down. A lot of the guys didn't want to come back and play. So there was a lot of motivational speeches with them and trying to rally the troops to get them back on board because some of the guys are like 29 years old and they see themselves as the opportunity for that World Cup probably would have been their last. Right. So they were very disappointed and dejected, and in a lot of cases they were very frustrated. So that mental side of getting them G'd up and back into want to play for the country was a major step for us to get over a hurdle. And then, the technical stuff after, it was a short space of time that we had to implement.
Right. So a lot of focus was placed on making sure the mental health was in a gear. What are some of the techniques that you would have used, or how do you approach that?
Well, having one-on-one conversations with the guys, telling them that, they still have dreams. One time a door is closed and another door is always open. And some of the guys, some of them are out of contracts and stuff. And this is an opportunity for them to show themselves on the world map again. And if we do well, you get scouts coming around and opportunities to be had. And this is your dream. You don't ever want to leave your dream story unfinished. So you want to say that you give it your best shot and you don't live with any regrets in the end.
And now the guys are in a better place, you would say, mentally?
Most definitely. You see the guys how they played the other night. Yeah. It was fantastic. The way they moved the ball. The guys defensively, we were solid. By one arbitration. But for the most part, the intensity, the fight, I think Aubrey David epitomized what the team is now. His mouth was ripped away. And he couldn't wait to go back on the park once he got a clean jersey and fight for the team and be a real Soca warrior.
Mm-hmm. So from what you're saying to me, it sounds like the team never lost the technical skill. What they were lacking is the motivation to keep going.
I think I don't want to knock anyone, but we had to give them direction. The guys were a bit deflated, and so certain things that you had to get in the technical part of the game and to maximize on each one of their talents and skills. We placed some of the players in different positions where they're more comfortable. A lot of them was taken out of the comfort zones, and we just put them back to what they know to do best. And I think we're getting the best out of them so far.
How important is music in the routine to get them ready for the game?
It's amazing, especially my Trinidad music. I'm a Trinidadian through and through.
I would like to think the whole team is.
Yeah. So the guys have rallied behind the two songs that I've brought in. We always have Maximus and the Soca Warrior song, but we went a little bit deeper because I tell you, we needed to touch their souls.
Yeah.
And to touch that Trinidad side of them to bring it back out in them.
And the two songs, well, I played one to start off, which would have been Black Stallions, We Can Make It If We Try. I think that song still touches the soul of every Trinbagonian, regardless of where you are in the world. Yeah. So, I mean, that one is self-explanatory. But the second one, the one that we're going to close off this interview with this morning, I want to say before we close off, all the best today. The country is rallying behind you guys, and we look forward to a phenomenal game later this afternoon. I know we're going to do great. I have complete faith in the team, and you guys have been doing the work. Tell me about the choice of the song that you'll play right before you go out on the field.
Well, a lion. The lion is this one of the not the biggest animal in the jungle, but the lion is the king of the jungle, simply because of the mentality that the lion has. The giraffe, the elephant, the rhino, all of them is bigger animals, but the lion has a mentality that he looks at them as food, and they're all bigger than him, you know. So he has an aggressive mentality, and the heart of a lion is what we're trying to project when we go out in the field. That no other team is better than us once we believe in ourselves and we see ourselves as proud Trinidad and Tobagonians, that we could go out there and perform.
Well, I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning, Angus Eve, the head coach of the Trinidad and Tobago National Men's Senior Football Team. And all the best today, guys. I know it's going to be fantastic.
Thanks, Trinidad and Tobago, and thanks for your continued support. We just want to send a message to everybody: be vaccinated, wear your mask, and keep Trinidad and Tobago safe, so we can start to develop the country again. Because there's a lot of people that have gone through a lot of bad times, and we need to protect everyone.
Amen. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. We take a quick break and come back, right?